Hello my dear students, welcome back to this class. I hope all of you are fine out there. And today in this class we are going to learn a poem called No Men Are Foreign, which was written by James Kirkup. And this poem's central idea is actually to promote universal brotherhood and equality. Many a time we think that people are different from us. They belong to different country, they belong to different caste, or they belong to different creed or race. Like that, we do feel that we are different from each other so much. But we have to understand that we all are equal. We are all at least same. So in what ways we are all equal? The poet is going to explain us in this poem. So before we understand the poem, let's know a thing or two about the poet James Kirkup. So he is James Kirkup and he was born on 23rd April in 1918 and he was an English poet. The first published work of him is The Drowned Sailor and it was published in the year 1947. And he became a fellow of the Royal Society of Literature in 1962. And he wrote over 30 books including biographies, novels and plays. So let's move on to the first stanza of this beautiful poem, No Men Are Foreign. Here goes the first stanza. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes like ours. The land our brothers walk upon is earth like this, in which we all shall lie. Remember, my dear friends, no men are strange. No men are strange. No countries foreign. No countries are foreign, and no men are strange. Beneath all uniforms, no matter what uniform we all wear, no matter what uniforms the soldiers wear of different countries, below that uniform, what do we have? We have a single body that breathes like ours. The way how we breathe, everybody breathes just like that. It doesn't matter what uniform we wear, but beneath the uniform, all of us breathe in the same way. The land our brothers walk upon is earth like this, in which we all shall lie. So whatever the land that our brothers are walking upon is earth like this. You are living on earth, you are walking upon the earth and he is walking upon the earth even though he belonged to a different country. Even though he belonged to another part of the country, he also walks upon the earth just like you. Right? This is our first stanza. Beneath means below. Let's move on to the second stanza. They, too, aware of sun and air and water, are fed by peaceful harvest, by war's long winter starved. Their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our own. Yes. Here you come across a word harvest. The produce from the fields is called harvest. The produce from the field is harvest. Starved. Starved means actually die due to hunger. Right? So let's try to understand this stanza. Here the poet tells us that those people who we call the strangers use that same resources that we do. We all use the same resources like we all breathe in the air, we all use water, we all use the warmth of the sun in the same way, right? They are aware of the same sun, air and water. They breathe the same air, enjoy the warmth of the same sun and drink the same water. Even though they belong to another country, even though they were living on other part of the earth, still they would use the resources of water, air, just like the way how you do here, right? They also faced many hardships during wars. So during the wartime, people suffer from starvation and even sometimes in the cold winters they don't get any food, they starve with hunger. Further, just like us, the strangers also work hard to earn their livelihood. Whoever you call a stranger, whoever is a foreigner to you, is also using up the resources just like you, and is also starved just like you. They also work hard just like you. They also earn money just like you by working hard. So there is nothing strange or foreign. According to the poet in this stanza, if all of the things are common between all of us, then there is nothing strange or foreign. There is nothing strange actually in this, right? Let's move on to the third stanza. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Here in this stanza, poet says that physical characteristics of the strangers are similar to ours. We are talking about the physical characteristics now. Earlier in the last stanza, we learned that they use of the resources just like the way how we do. So now in this stanza, they have eyes that wake up or sleep just like us. Yes, just like us, they have the eyes, and they close their eyes and they sleep and they wake up, right? And they have eyes that wake up or still or sleep just like us. They do have same strength which can be won by love and sympathy. Yes, they do have the same strength, and that strength can be won by love and kindness, right? Our lives and their lives have no difference. Actually, there is no difference. Every country has the same type of life that can be easily noticed and appreciated. We can easily recognize and understand the life they live in their country, because we also live the similar life here in a different country. Right? Let's move on. Fourth stanza. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brother, it is ourselves that we shall dispossess, betray, condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other. Dispossess means deprive. Betray means to cheat or to bluff. Right? Condemn means to attack. So in these lines, the poet actually points out that in our world there are some people who spread hatred and create differences. Actually, there are some people, what do? They create differences among us. They trick us to believe that people are different, even though we are all alike, even though we are all same, even though there are no differences among us. Some people try to fill our minds with hatredness, and what do? They say us to hate our brothers and sisters, right? Such people give way to wars and makes us kill other humans. Whom do we kill if there is a war? Aren't they like us? Aren't they living the life that we are living here? Aren't they same just like us? Aren't they working hard just like us? Aren't they using up the resources just like us? Yes. If we happen to fight in the war, we kill humans, right? Who are they? They are no different from us. They are just like us. In such a situation, we must remember that if we hate our brothers, we hate ourselves. It is not other people that you are hating. If you are hating some other person, just because someone tells you to hate, you are not hating other people, you are hating yourself, right? We are only cheating and attacking ourselves. We must remember that we are equals and similar to each other before taking arms, weapons against each other. So let us not fill our minds or hearts with hatred nature. Let us promote universal brotherhood. Let us not fight. Let us not indulge ourselves in wars and other things. That's what the poet wanted to say in this stanza. Let's move on to the last one. It is the human earth that we defile. Our hells of fire and dust outrace the innocence. of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no men are foreign and no countries strange. Defile means to pollute. Outrage means to overcome or to surpass. So in wars we pollute and destroy the earth that should be full of unity and peace. Otherwise the earth should be full of unity and peace, but what do we do in war? Our hatred and anger destroys the innocence as well as the positive qualities that we are born with. War leads to a lot of bloodshed and death, which makes Mother Earth dirty, impure. The smoke full of dangerous chemicals during wars fill the air that we breathe. With such inhuman acts, we are degrading ourselves. So, we must not commit such anti-human acts, and remember that no one is strange and no country is foreign. So, when you are filled with hatredness for other people, you just have to remember that they are not foreigners, they are not people who are very different from you, they are also just like you, they do the things just like how you do, they live their life just like the way how you do here. Just because they are on the other part of the country or they are living on the other part of the earth, it doesn't mean that they should be hated, right? We are all same, and we need to understand that we are all equal, and we need to promote universal brotherhood and equality among ourselves. So the poet is telling all of us to love each other, and the poet is telling that actually there are no men who are foreign and there are no countries which are strange. So all of us should live in peace and harmony. That's what the poet wanted. I hope you have understood this poem and appreciate the central idea of this poem of brotherhood and equality. So never ever fill your mind with hatredness. Okay? Always promote peace and brotherhood. On that note, I'm going to take leave from all of you.